What is going on, all you amazing viewers to Play Later? How we doing today? Having some great paint sessions? I don't know, getting those great conversions? Maybe you're trying something new in your force. I hope that's going well for you. But, as you know by that thumbnail everyone's clicked on to get here today, yeah, we're back on part of my passion project. We got the Warhammer 40K Grey Knights Brotherhood Terminator Squad. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with this one. But still, you know how we have to do things here on the channel. Let's get the adulting out of the way before we play. First up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, click that link down below. You will not be disappointed in his grooming products. Also, make sure you use that viewer discount code. It's exclusive to you guys just simply for watching this video. Make them pay. Alright, we're currently filming this one on Thursday, October 24th, 2024. Look at that. 24, 24, 24. Well, 10, 24, 24. Currently on Amazon, it is $51.98. That's a steal, considering the price increases and everything going on. Boom. Alright, so I had to go get another one. And I bought this one before I bought my second Combat Patrol for Grey Knights. And here's the big reason why. I started assembling everybody in the Combat Patrol box, and I did them as Paladins, I believe they were. The guys that have, like, the weird emblems on the back. And at that point, and I want to make sure I got this right. Yeah. Paladins can't have a apothecary. And I had assembled an apothecary. So I had to go through and trim some stuff off the back. So now they're Brotherhood. Because I believe, yep, one can replace its stuff for an Ancient's banner and one can replace it for the apothecary crap. So the Paladins cannot have a banner. Okay. So for all purposes on this one, my guys are Brotherhood. There's their wonderful little stats from the card. If you hadn't seen it, go ahead and take a freeze frame. The one thing that I did leave in place is the weird cross-sword symbols with the book on the front to basically designate the sergeant a little easier, even though he's the only guy in the whole damn squad who's got the tabard. But there is the back of the box for those of you who like to see that. I kind of saved some of these because they give me painting inspirations. You know, if you get stuck in that rut, you can just take a look and be like, okay, let's take a look. Now, this is going to help me for spare parts. Really? I already got it. Simply because, hey, where are my movement traces? Okay, there we go. Looks like you get 3 sprues, you get your 5 movement bases, and you get your instruction book. Okay. I'm going to have a hell of a time with that banner. I already know. But because I can have a banner boy, and from my understanding, it helps, it gives like OC2, Objective Control 2. So I kind of want to have one, but I kind of don't. But because I can have it, I want it. And that's the problem with Games Workshop, and that's part of the plastic crack addiction. They suck you in that way, don't they? But there's this brew with like a bunch of weapons and the neat little shoulder pauldrons or chest pauldron, whatever you want to call it. I generally prefer to keep all my Grey Knights and all my guys helmeted. I don't know why, it's just a weird thing for me. Unless it's something really, really different, then I'm like, okay, let's try it differently. But there's another sprue. And one of the things I love about these, before I even show you the instruction book, and there's some more. If you look real close, you should be able to see numbers next to each one of those pieces. So just like every model train, model car, model plane, whatever you're putting together, follow along by the numbers. It's really rare that some of these are misnumbered, but if they are, you've only got 3 sprues to look through. So you should be able to find what you're looking for, and you're going to be fine. Make sure you're cleaning up your mold lines, dry fit everything before you start gluing, okay? Get yourself a good feel of what you're going to do, and you're going to be fine. I do have 2 of mine currently painted. I'm going to show you those in a moment. I'm taking my time on them because, like I said, it's a passion project, and I don't really want to rush into it. I'm not sure how big I'm going to grow my Grey Knights, but it's not going to be huge. It may be just at that 2,000 point and leave it right there, as opposed to my Custodes and my Space Wolves, where I want as much as I can get. My Grey Knights, I'm going to be like, you're done, you're cool, okay. But still, I like the fact that the instruction book is colored, okay? So, when they're showing you the options, generally, what you see is blue is what you're working with. Now, wherever you see, like right here, the little yellow things, that's where you're going to put your plastic glue or your super glue. Now, I primarily use Army Painter plastic glue for everything that's plastic. It bonds great. Doesn't give me a lot of problems. If I need to break something off, depending how quick I can get to it, it's no problem. If I never want some bitch to move ever again, Gorilla Glue Gel, which is what I'll use. I only use Gorilla Glue Gel basically on resin because it's got that great chemical bond and that melting thing and everything just doesn't want to move. So it's pretty much good to go. What you're going to want to do is consult your codex, consult your data sheets, consult everything. Choose your weapons and kit your boys out. Have some fun. Make them a little interesting. You know, like the big weird wizard staff right there. I'm going to have that in one of my Terminators. I want to have one. I mean, but like I said, yeah. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I don't know. That banner boy, I don't know. Okay. See? Some more colored. There's your apothecary, which I thought was kind of cool. There's your basically little data sheets on the back. Okay. Now, let's get you all squared away so I don't screw any of you up. Yeah, I know. Me make a mistake. Like, seriously. Why is Call of Duty downloading an update for 52 gig? What the fuck? That's just me. Alright, now like I said, I've got 2 done. Now, there's basically my big boy. What do they call him in that squad? Justicar. Judicar? No. Justicar. So that's my Justicar. I wanted simple striking paint schemes for the base. Yeah, I used a piece of cork. You know, I really wasn't thinking because a lot of stuff that I've been doing, I've been working with a lot of cork. And I started going through and going, okay, there we go, there we go. And I was like, wait a minute, I want something different. I want these guys to be out there. You know, they're the Emperor's biggest demon hunter, chaos killing bad guys. So I remember it. I had AK Interactive's Demonic Earth. Put it on there, which gave me a great texture thing, but it was really, really pink. I'm like, okay, that kind of stands out a little bit hot. So I coated it with, and this one I believe it was Shyish Purple, but I've gone to Alchemy Purple from the Speed Paint range. It just soaks in there quicker, dries quicker, and gives me what I want. So basically, it's like the realm is always shifting, and you're getting weird little looks where there's some cracks coming out of the rocks. But I like how he turned out. I like that a lot. Okay, there's a good base for that squad. One of the biggest things I wanted is on those little weird pauldrons on the front. They're like pack markings from my Space Wolves, but for my Termies. And here's a guy with his Thunderhammer. I really didn't give it the powered up look, but yeah. He just got finished yesterday. They're really simple, they're really striking, they're really easy. I spray them in Lead Belcher or gunmetal from Army Painter, depending which way you want to go. They get a dry brushing all over the place of lead belcher, simply because it gives it something more to stick onto for the next thing. Because sometimes washes roll right off the primer, and I really don't want that. It gets a wash of Drakenhof Nightshade, dry brush of Grey Knight Steel, Ironbreaker, and I believe it's Shining Silver. And then the whole thing gets a coat of Nuln Oil to tie it all together. So they still have that weird silvery look to them as the Silver Knights. But yeah. So those are two of my Brotherhood squad. I currently have one more that's on the paint desk, and two more in the box from the Combat Patrol. I've got 5 from another Combat Patrol, but that's going to be whittled down to 4, simply because the Banner Boy. I don't, it's like, do I really want to take him? Do I don't? But I'm going to build him. I'm going to have one just in case. The conundrum, right? The gamer's conundrum. That's all I'm going to say. But these things are bold. All right? Simple, great schemes are really going to pick some stuff out. Like the gold in there, Spartan Bronze from Duncan Rhodes, 2 thin coats, coated with Fireslayer Flesh, I believe it is, the contrast paint, which really did a lot to not so much deaden the gold, but give it that I'm right here, I'm right in your face, there we go kind of look. The tabards were real simple. It's just picking out the small details and keeping things overall, as simple as you can. Because in the overall striking contrast of these guys, they're going to look phenomenal. And remember, you're looking at your miniatures from like way back there on the paint table. You're not looking at them up close when you're rolling dice. They're back here, the 3-foot roll. So if they look cool as from 3 feet, you're good. Now, we're at the best part of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Do you play Grey Knights in your 40K force? If so, how do you like them? I know I do have one dedicated Grey Knight player. I know I do. And you are a bonus to this channel, brother. Thank you so much for being here. These are a passion project simply because I got both ends of the Christmassy Emperor spectrum. I got the Custodes with the gold and the Grey Knights with the silver. So silver and gold. Christmassy. Which is another reason House Festivus was born, because a lot of stuff I started doing was over at Christmas time. And yeah, I really got into that weird Christmas kick that year. But still. Who'da knew, right? Who'da fucking. Anywho. Best way to support the channel, seriously, and it's damn cheap. Matter of fact, it is absolutely free, is hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. Seriously, when you do that, number 1, you're going to help trigger the algorithm. You're going to wake it up and say, hey, pay attention here. Number 2, you're going to show love and support for the channel, which is seriously appreciated. And I believe this, you're going to give yourself good karma. You put out good, you're going to get good back. But there we go, guys. Where'd you go? Whoop, sorry. Cover jump. My quick, weird unboxing, look, review, whatever you want to call it, of Warhammer 40K Grey Knights Brotherhood Terminator Squad. Brother. Got that Randy Savage thing going through my head, Ooh, yeah, the Emperor's boys are agile, hostile, mobile. Yep. I'm sorry. I want to thank you for watching this weird one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And one day, really soon, Emperor willing, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.